today's video we're going to look at how each of the 3 double beds that are in the van are configured. There's basically 3 possible options. We've got firstly in the rear of the van, just behind the main cab seating area, and then finally over the top of the cab. First of all, we'll take a look at the rear bed in the van. Okay, so here we are in the rear of the van, and this is probably the easiest of all the 3 beds to put together. So what we do, first of all, just need to move the cushions temporarily out of the way, just so that we can get to the slats that go underneath to create the central part of the bed here. So I'm just going to lift up just the left-hand cushion there, and then this one. Now, just down here, we've got a small lever which we turn, and then just carefully lift this up, and out of the box will come the slats. It sometimes can take a little bit of fiddling with to get them to come out, and then they just lay down, and you'll notice that there's 2 plastic clips here which this then engages into to hold that nice and tight. So the next thing is to arrange the cushions. I find that the best way to do this is to have the edge that's got the flat surface there rather than the curve in the centre. So again, I'm the same on this side. Just turn it round. The flat surface, put those together, and then just drop down the side cushions, and then that creates your base. Now my wife has put together a nice little pod for you. Each bed will have one of these pods. Contains everything you need. They're all marked, telling you which is which. So in here we'll have pillowcases, sheets, and a duvet cover. There's a flannel there, and the main sheet which goes at the base. So this one is important because it just acts as a mattress preventer, mattress protector, and just keeps the mattress nice, the upholstery rather, nice and clean. So if you can put this one down first, then your sheet, and then obviously your duvet and your pillows. Pillows are also in the pod here, so you've got everything you need basically there to make this bed up. So I won't go through the motions of creating the bed itself. It's fairly straightforward, but just to return the bed to its seating arrangement, we'll just lift up these cushions again, just to clear this central aisle, and lift up from here. And you have to drop these in slowly. Just takes a little bit of time to get them in. And then just close the lever there, and as you can see, it's a little bit fiddly, but it does work. It just takes a little bit of time. So just turn the cushions back round, and replace them into position. And there you go, we're back to how we were. Okay, so here we are in the area just behind the cab. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but this is actually configurable as a bed. So the first stage is to turn around the two driver and passenger seats here. So there's a knob on the side of the chair here, which we just pull, and then just carefully turn that round. And the same with this one. Okay, so that's step one. So the next step is to get out from in this cupboard. So I'll just remove this cushion. In here you'll see we've got these infills. Now I'm just going to put these up here and we'll be using those in a minute. There's 3 of them in all. Okay, so now that we've got the infill pieces out, the next step is just to pull out this little bit here, and this comes all the way out to there. You'll feel it engage. Underneath each leg there are 2 wheels. It's just a case of rotating them to get them into the correct height. So you'll feel it when it's nice and solid. This one over here, for example, is just a little bit low, so I need to just extend that wheel until it becomes more solid. This area now is pretty much ready. We'll put the cushions in place in a moment. All we've got to do now is just to get this area set up. So you can see I've already lifted up this cushion just to make it slightly easier. Now there's 2 rails on the wall here. The top one takes this table in dining as a dining table. The lower rail is for use with the bed, and you can see here I've already set the support leg in the right angled position, and that will be the right height for the bed to sit in this little area here. So we'll just carefully lift this up and gently just put it down onto the rail, and then drop that into position. Now there are a couple of, I just put one of those in position just to lock it on there. Okay, so we can now put in the infills. So this cushion goes back into position there. This one will go in here, and I again put the flat side up against this area here. Push these up tight up to the wall, and then grab your infills. So first of all, we'll pop this one in. This goes down the centre here, and then the remainder. The simplest way to remember these is, I find, is this seam. If it goes across the van, it seems to work the best. And finally this one, and there we go. So now it's just a case of putting your mattress protector, which will be in the pod, the bedding pod, and then your sheet, and then your duvet and pillows. Now I've just started the process of dismantling this bed, so I've taken out the infills. I'll just pop those up here for now. Okay, so just get this cushion out of the way temporarily, and this one here, and then just carefully lift this up, and this will just slide back into position. Okay, that's all the way in now. Okay, so we've now got our cupboard back, so we can pop these infills back in. Actually, I'll put that in a minute. Okay, close that up. And the main cushion goes back in, and the backrest. And finally, we'll just lift up, and there is a couple of bits of Velcro under here that just hold this cushion onto the base. So I just help those up just to make it easier for it to come up, and then release the catch on the table that we engaged earlier. Lift this up, pop it onto the top rail, put the leg into its fully extended upright position. You'll feel it lock in place, and then finally just pop the cushion into place, and we're back to our normal dining arrangement. So the final bed that we can put together now is the one over the cab. Basically all we do here is we grab hold of this part of the bed and pull it all the way up until it touches the bulkhead here, and you'll see on the top here we've got this ladder. Okay. Now these engage onto these two clips here. Always a good idea just to make sure that this is firmly down before you step onto it. So we can now come up here, and the mattress hinges in the centre, and we pull that over. I'll explain what this is in a moment, and that comes all the way to the edge here. Right at the back here there is an additional piece. We don't find that this is particularly necessary. It actually makes putting the bedding down the sides of the bed a bit of a tight squeeze, but that can just go up against the wall there for now. So once your bed's in that position, all you've got to do is put your mattress protector on, and your sheet and your duvet. Now this is just I guess you could call it a bit of a safety item for anyone who's up this high. It's actually serves a dual purpose. It's both to sort of keep you from falling out, and also it just pops into a couple of hooks on the just the other side of this bulkhead, and there you go. It just keeps you nicely in the bed there. Okay. So just to put this one away, it's just obviously the reverse. We'll just take off the privacy or safety screen and allow the mattress to hinge in the centre. Pull it up to the front here, and then pop down the ladder. Ladder goes back up here, and then the whole unit could just slide forward into that position so that you don't bang your head when you're coming out from the cab when you're on the road. Now the only other thing to mention, in this box here, which is kept in the van manuals cupboard just up here, there is a plasticised sheet which shows you for all of the beds, all of the layouts, and it's all nicely coded so you can see how each cushion fits into which particular area on each bed. So it's nice and easy, and as I say, that's kept in this box here, in the van manuals cupboard. Video, we hope it's been useful.